Hi, I'm Jerry Wilson, an ex-musician, played drums and keyboards and sang. Yeah, I started in 76 and went all the way up until 96. Wait, let's back that up. 66, all the way up to 96. And what got me out of it fast was I went into an anxiety neurosis working with a belligerent band leader. It was just him and me, but he would crack the whip on me and stop in the middle of a song and chew me out in front of everybody. And finally, after taking it, I would yell back at him too, but after taking it and taking it, yelling at him yelling at me in front of everybody, this went on for a year or so before I started getting weird symptoms every time he came aboard ship for the job. I started getting kind of woozy, like, oh, here he comes again. Do I have to go through this again? And I held in there for another year, feeling out of breath, weak, sick, tight throat. I didn't know exactly what was wrong with me, but I kind of found out when I drove a lady friend of mine to her plastic surgeon, dropped her off, and when I came back to pick her up, I was kind of going into those symptoms even though I had quit working with that guy or anything of the business. I was completely out of it. And I sat on the sofa of the doctor's office waiting for her. It was taking some time. And I was getting the horrible same thing where you feel like you're ready to drop over. Clutched throat, very shallow wind, like you can't get enough air. And her doctor actually walked right by me, took a look at me, and he said, "You're having an anxiety attack." And I thought, this is what it was? I've heard about this. I saw a whole thing on 2020 about that, say 6 months before I went into it. And so what I did go see a doctor, and he gave me some Ativan, which is also lorazepam, a mild tablet of it. And I slowly, in fact, not slowly, but within 30 minutes, all the symptoms went away. And I said, hey, I'm normal again. There's not a thing wrong with me. Except when the pill wears off, you go back into the old symptoms. You go, oh no. So you do have to stay on the pill a couple of times a day. Then in 97, I started leveling off a little bit, feeling a lot better, but staying on the pills, trying to pretend I'm feeling better than I really am. And what happened, it just slowly, with the help of the medication, kind of went away, and I recaptured my old self. I was very happy to feel better. And I've been out of that field of work since 96. I'll never go back to it. I kind of retired in 96 because the Social Security put me on SSI and Social Security, and I was retired out in the year 96. I forget my age then, but I was not yet 60, I know that. So I was still in my working kind of youth, but I was knocked out of the box, you know? And so I wanted to share that with you people out there. The medication will take you out of it and make you feel like yourself again, but then you do get a little hooked on it. I try not to ever overdose on it. That's my story. I hope it helps some of you out there. I hope nobody out there goes through this like I did. Anyway, good night, good afternoon. Thank you very much.